Hi, how are you? So I'm really delighted you are watching this because what I want to share with you today can totally transform the way you relate to your own emotions. And this is also something I'm really passionate about. So please be sure to let me know in the comments if it resonates with you. If it does, just give this video a like or a heart, and just share with us whether this is something that you find challenging in your life as well. So, the majority of women I work with are highly sensitive, highly empathetic, warm hearted women who very often tend to um, dismiss or doubt their feelings and their emotions, or even beat themselves up for having them in the first place, because their feelings and their emotions feel like too much. So they feel that they are too emotional and too sensitive and overreacting very often, and that this is kind of messing up their life and their relationships, especially. So, in our fast moving, goal oriented culture, being sensitive and being emotional is really met with very little understanding and very little compassion, and quite the opposite. Very often it's frowned upon, and it's treated as a sign of emotional weakness, even. Uh, but the worst thing that comes from that is that because we get so little understanding and so little validation, not even to mention the support we really long for, is that we start to believe that there is something wrong with us, that there is something wrong with the way we respond to the world, with our emotions, with our feelings, with the way we react to certain situations. And then we turn against ourselves. And this is a very difficult place to be in, uh, because it's like living with an enemy under your skin. You can't trust your body because it comes up with all of these embarrassing symptoms like getting all red or shaky. You can't trust your feelings because they make you lash out at others, or totally freeze, unable to utter a word. And quite often you can't trust your actions even because the impulses are so strong that you do or say things that you regret later. So this is like living in a war zone, especially if you don't know your triggers very well. So all of these reactions can come up in a kind of unpredictable way. So this is one of the most painful traps we can be stuck in, believing that our own body, that our own emotions have betrayed us and act against us. But actually, this is the biggest misconception and misunderstanding as well, because your whole body, your whole system always is doing its best to keep you safe, to keep you well, and to help you thrive. And thanks to the latest discoveries in neuroscience, we understand better and better how our nervous system works, and that there might be like many root causes why your reactions or your emotions are so strong. Yes, it might be your genetic makeup, so you just might be a highly sensitive person. It might be the result of trauma you experienced in life, or even generational trauma that is coming from your parents or grandparents. Or it can come together with certain conditions like anxiety, depression, ADHD. But whatever the root cause is, your whole system, your whole nervous system is always on your side and is always doing its best to keep you well. And once you understand this, that being emotional, that being sensitive, that being reactive even is an adaptation, not a disorder. it can totally transform the way you relate to your own emotions, and to your body, to your feelings, to your patterns even. Uh, and this can put an end to this war that you have been waging against yourself for so long. And then you yourself can start to be on your own side. So you just need two things here. You need to understand what's going on and why, and you need to learn how to regulate your system, like on a daily basis, so that it can come back to balance in the easiest way possible. So if this is something that resonates with you, just be sure to read my latest blog post. And in the blog post, you will find a link to download my emotional resilience checklist, where you will learn exactly what you need to do on a daily basis to start building your emotional strength today. So please let me know in the comments how this resonates with you and whether you found it helpful. Thanks a million, and bye for now.